Cohabitation trope is one that we all are very familiar with. Two unwilling individuals under multiple circumstances are forced to live under the same roof. There might be multiple reasons, like a person needing a place to live, misunderstandings, scams, or ending up living as a servant. But the sole purpose is to have the couple be in close proximity to encourage interaction and eventually fall in love. Here's a look at 15 Thai dramas with forced living situations. Number 1. Full House. Om is a writer who got swindled out of her house during her trip to Korea. She finds out that her house was sold to Mike, and in an attempt to get her possessions back, she enters a contract marriage with Mike for 1 year. Though she lost everything, Om remains optimistic and takes things in stride. What started out as a business relationship between the two becomes personal as they start to care for each other. This is a rich boy poor girl story, as in most of Asian dramas, but the lead couple prevented it from being boring. The two leads sold this simple story with their cute chemistry and beautiful visuals. They were too adorable and cute, especially with their bickering and cute fights. So if you're looking for cute moments and are looking for a drama that can make you laugh, then this is the one for you. Number 2. Mae Krua Kon Mai. Longtao is supposed to marry Param, but she refuses since she's never met him and doesn't know what he's like. So she disguises herself as Phaidam, Param's family's new cook. Param soon becomes suspicious of her, and it's just a matter of time before he discovers she's his fiancée. Slowly the two fall in love. This is a great example of Thai drama developing their own rom-com drama brand. The show provided a good amount of witty humor and physical comedy. It also used timing, rhythm, and music effects to keep things engaging and entertaining from start to finish. The sweetness, the silliness, the laughter, and the lovely ending. There's enough to keep you entertained. Number 3. I Wanna Be Sup'Tar. Won dreams of becoming a superstar, but her parents object. They wanted to study abroad. Win Pakon is a famous actor who withdrew from the entertainment world after some sensitive clips involving his former manager Wan were released. Win lives abroad for 5 years before returning to Thailand and buying Wan Nguyen's house. Meanwhile, Wan Nguyen is homeless. She lurks around the house that now belongs to Win. When a journalist follows Win home, he tells her to stay if he can handle the reporter. She succeeds, and slowly Win transforms from fastidious and irritable to friendly. He even guides Wang Nguyen's acting career so that one day she may become a star. This is a really cute and cuddly series. Jipso was too overacting, but it fit her role as this dramatic character who dreams of becoming a superstar. The drama itself is a treat to watch. It has a little slow starting, but do stick as it turns out to be very cute and hilarious later on. In all seriousness, it's a great romantic comedy. Number 4. Kiss Me. Taliv, a cute, lively and clumsy girl, has had a crush on popular genius Tenten, who is a new student with an IQ of 200. Tenten just returned from Japan with his family. How will Taliv deal with her feelings towards Tenten? Sometimes he treats her kindly and cares about her, yet sometimes he teases and embarrasses her in front of all the students in their school. Unlike all the other versions which all follow the storyline almost exactly the same, Thai version managed to add a twist in the show without changing the original story of a smart, aloof, genius guy and a cute, kind and a little dumb girl. However, this version adds more depth to the story. Male lead felt more complete and bearable in Kiss Me. Number 5. You Prince the Single Lawyer. First Class is the first student to earn straight A's at the Faculty of Law in the last decade. Minute is a self-centered, spoiled rich girl whose world crashes when her family files for bankruptcy. To survive, she pretends to be first-class gay brother's girlfriend. She's paid a monthly stipend to live in their apartment. However, it seems that Minute and First Class cannot stand being in each other's presence without fighting. How can they get along? One of the sweetest series for you Prince. First Class and Minute is the couple that has the best chemistry. No forced kiss despite the cohabitation plot. The romance in this is awesome. The drama is also very short and great to pass the time. Number 6. Ratree. Kate's father stole money from Sek's company, and when he finds out, he starts looking for Kate's father. However, Kate's father runs away. When they find him, he has to go to the hospital because of a heart condition. There, he decides to sell Kate to Sek to pay off his debts, and because he knew Sek's family wanted an heir and would take care of Kate, Sek gradually begins to fall in love with Kate. Meanwhile, Sek's ex-girlfriend Itzela doesn't believe Sek has moved on to Kate and continuously chases after him. A solid Lakorn with well-written characters. Good watch for new and old Lakorn viewers alike. Ratree only has 12 episodes, but it wrapped up all these plot lines in a way that made sense and was satisfying to the viewer. Number 7. You Prince the Badass Baker. P-Dash, a student at the Faculty of Culinary Arts, is a very talented cook who needs a new place to live. His friend T-Rex helps him to find a new apartment with one condition. That condition is a roommate, Rini, a free-spirited and lazy girl who studies at the Faculty of Arts and writes novels. At first, they didn't get along, but that changes as they spend more and more time together. What will it take for them to recognize their feelings for each other? Number 8. Bangkok Love Stories, My Weakness. Pei Tang is the story of a maid's daughter, Bai Tong, who moves in with a millionaire family and meets with 3 brothers, each one handsome but with different personalities and their own styles. When loving more than one person becomes a problem, the great life of a clumsy virgin girl who's amongst hot guys. Number 9. Let's Fight Ghost. A cohabitation comedy about a ghost of a high school girl who has been dead for 5 years and an exorcist college boy with the ability to see and hear ghosts. What he's discovered over the years is that he can touch them and fight them off. So when he is in need of a part-time job and can't find one that pays well enough, he starts putting ads online as an exorcist for hire. One night, he goes out on the job and faces off with a schoolgirl ghost, and during the fight, they accidentally kiss and sparks fly. Number 10. Khun Mae Suam Roy. Sina disguises herself as a disabled older twin sister, Syria, and moves back in the Sutarak's house with her 2-year-old nephew, Kausue. She learned that her nephew is the benefactor of her brother-in-law's wealth upon his death. Her brother-in-law's will states that in order for Kausue to inherit his wealth, his wife must marry his younger brother, Athirat. Sina, under the disguise of her older sister, decides to marry Athirat for the sake of her nephew's future. She has no idea what obstacles lie ahead. Stay tuned to find out what she has to encounter and how Athirat is going to discover her identity. Number 11. Put Your Head on My Shoulder. Prapai, an accounting graduate who dreams of working for an advertising agency, has to live with Pupa, a gifted physics student, and many funny stories happen between them. Spending time together, they gradually walk into each other's hearts. During the process, they put aside their prejudices, encourage each other to overcome all the difficulties in their relationship, find a new direction in career and life planning, and finally harvest love. Love, warm time. Number 12. Ugly Duckling series, Boys Paradise. Happily living alone in her family's pension, Mami vows to die before dating a man after her mother catches on to her secret girl crush. So her mother rents out the house to 3 guys in hopes to bring her daughter around. But when Mami gets pulled into someone else's romance problems, she begs her new roommate, Siyu, to be her fake boyfriend. Number 13. Panyachon Kon Krua. Chaim wants to win the prize to New York, so she decided to do a script on being a maid. In order to get it right, she must take a job as a maid to get the prize. She works as a maid at a rich people's house and takes notes while writing her script. But as she works as a maid, she secretly falls in love with the owner's nephew. The owner's nephew, Tam, wants to know what she is up to and tries to find out the truth. She tries every way to dodge him. When both go through incidents and meet each other every time, they secretly fall in love with each other. Number 14. My Girl. Linen takes on all kinds of odd jobs to pay off her father's debts. Purit's grandfather is severely ill and has been searching for his estranged daughter and granddaughter in vain. Purit asks Linen to act as his missing cousin to fulfill his grandfather's last wishes while he searches for her real cousin. She agrees, and soon they start developing feelings for each other. Mark, Pooh's playboy relative, is smitten by Linen, while Penny, Pooh's ex-fiancée, tries to win him back. Will Pooh ever find his real cousin? Will suspicious aunt so discover their lies? Will they ever be able to love each other freely? Number 15. Mia Tuean. Fa is a young lady who meets a man named Kate while working as a host at a car show. Kate falls instantly in love with her and comes to her aid to fight off a purse snatcher. When he offers to drop her off at the hospital to visit her father, she agrees. Kate receives an important phone call and Fa, not wanting to be a burden to him, leaves without telling him. Suddenly, she receives a phone call from her stepsister's boyfriend saying that her stepsister is hurt and that he is coming to pick her up. When her stepsister's boyfriend picks her up, Kate sees her getting into the car with him. Meanwhile, Fa's dad is ill and the stepmom owes a large debt to Kate. She sends Fa to work as a maid at Kate's house to pay off the debt. Kate grows angry with her when he sees other men flirting with her. Fa doesn't understand Kate's sudden change in behavior. Hanging on to the memory of their sweet first encounter and to the thought of her father who needs the money for his hospital treatment, Fa perseveres despite the hardships. So which of these cohabitation trope Thai dramas you found interesting? Please let us know in the comments down below. Also, please be sure to like, share and subscribe. Thank you.